It's your boy, yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's. And before we get onto the video for today guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow your boy on all social medias for more. But onto today's topic, which is Juice Wrld, who is yet another up and coming artist who is making waves as of late, with millions of views, a sizable social media following, and a brand new project right now that is buzzing. It's safe to say that he is blowing up. But what has led to this explosion over the last few months? Well, enough talking and let's dive right in. Man, these labels better be paying Cole Bennett some good bread, because Cole is out here launching careers like it's nothing, and Juice Wrld is yet another name in a long line of artists to benefit profoundly from a Cole Bennett backed video. There's no doubt that the primary reason behind Juice's explosion is Cole Bennett. At this point, the combination of his trendy, eye-grabbing visuals with his enormous, curious fan base make for a perfect platform to launch an artist. And that's the key thing about Cole. It's not that he just has the videos and the legions of fans, it's that his fans actively seek new music, and they have a trust in him by now that when he puts on a new artist, it's going to be worth their time checking out. And this Cole stimulus is in part at least owed to Juice's label situation, which brings us to the second key reason behind Juice blowing up. Reports came out about Juice signing to Interscope earlier in March, and not only are they providing outlets like Cole, but they are cleverly capitalizing on the hype. Rather than releasing bloated projects with filler tracks, they keeping it at a concise 15, cause who really wants to listen to a 24 track project anyway? Shout out Migos. Furthermore, how many times have we seen labels drop the ball holding on to projects until the hype for the artist is dissipating and it's a shell of what it was? From D Savage to Ski Mask, we've seen it again and again. With the release of his most recent project, Goodbye and Good Riddance, Interscope have got it right. Release an interview and then release a video on Cole's channel to amass hype, then hit them with the fresh body of work the week after to get people listening to the project while he has their eyes. It's not that these tactics will work for every artist, or even every period of the music calendar, it's just that it's a right play for the right now. Think of it, if he didn't drop now, he would be competing with Rocky, Pusha, Kanye and Cudi, Drake, Nas, and maybe even Travis, all within the next month or so, the majority of which will dominate the charts and will continue to keep fans occupied for months and months to come. He would have been forced to wait at least a few months to not get lost amongst the heavy hitters, and who knows where his buzz would have been by then. Instead, dropping now gives him an opportunity to develop his platform, build fans, get onto the charts, all before the bigger artists come. And now we get to the last piece of the puzzle, his music. And a comparison that I've been seeing a lot online, and one that I agree with, is that he is very similar to Post Malone, with some calling him a Post Malone clone. And I don't know if I'd go as far as to say he's a clone, but Juice definitely does nab a few key characteristics of his sound. Firstly, his production. It's pretty much a post-Metro, post-Travis, and post-Future standard trap affair, with dark, ambient soundscapes, often at the hands of lead piano or guitar melodies, with very clean 808s backed by trap percussion. His production helps to induce a very intoxicating, drugged out atmosphere that we are used to, and the majority of this production I could easily hear Post going over, so I think that's part of the reason the comparisons come up. Now moving on to his voice, and I mean, on some songs he sounds noticeably similar to Post. All Girls Are the Same being a clear example, and I've seen various comments online by people stating that they actually thought it was Post when they first heard the song. That wasn't the case for me, but you can very clearly hear the similarities and the inspiration, and it's not his natural voice that's similar to Post, it's more so the cadence and the inflection he adopts on many tracks that is very similar to Post's distinctive vocal style that leads to these comparisons. And to a lesser extent, I think it's also his melody driven delivery that leads to these comparisons. One thing however that I think makes Juice stand out just a tad is his lyrics. Even if he is limited topically, he's able to string together some emotionally gripping lines that draw influence from the quote-unquote sad rap wave from acts like Lil Tracy and Lil Uzi, and some of the concepts he uses to explore these themes are pretty interesting. I love the song Lucid Dreams for the dark picture it paints of his psyche, and how his mental health has been out of control at the hands of a severed relationship. He's like a darker version of the thought wave R&B acts like Bryson Tiller, where his verses are packed with Instagram captions just waiting to be used by every edgy teenage girl. Tell me you couldn't see almost this entire verse from All Girls Are the Same as Instagram captions for any of your local IG thoughts. It's a way to make your music stick, spread and grow, and Juice is great at it. And I say none none of this to take anything away from his music, because it is enjoyable and I am a fan. But back to the post comparisons, I think his music is blowing up right now for similar reasons as we've seen post music connect so well. He has a gifted voice, in the realm of hip hop at least, that doesn't need to be drowned in auto-tune to sound great. He has a talent for flowing over beats and catching an earworm melody or two, and then his production is very trendy and something easy on the ears. Plus, his lyrics are filled with IG captions just waiting to be used. And look into the future, Juice's stock is only going to rise. He just entered the charts with his singles. He has remixes on the way with Lil Uzi and Lil Yachty, and I'm sure there are more collabs, projects, and songs in the works. It's safe to say, with all the eyes and attention on him right now, he's in a perfect position to transform himself into a mainstream star, and it'll be interesting to see where he takes it from here. And that's all from me today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to let me know what you think about the video and what you think about Juice Wrld. Please like, subscribe, and follow your boy on all social medias for more.